Welcome back to This Day in Irish History. I'm your host, Raymond Welsh. Before we dive into today's story, if you'd like to explore other significant events that happened on this day in Irish history, visit thisdayirishhistory.com. The link is in the episode description. Now, let's turn our attention to March 9, 2010, when a series of arrests in Ireland revealed the country's unexpected role in global counterterrorism efforts. On this day, Irish authorities detained 7 individuals in Waterford and Cork in connection with an alleged plot to assassinate Swedish artist Lars Vilks. Vilks had gained international notoriety in 2007 when he published controversial cartoons depicting the Prophet Muhammad, sparking outrage and threats from extremist groups. The arrests in Ireland underscored the global nature of radical networks and the reach of international counterterrorism operations. The individuals detained were suspected of being part of a broader conspiracy, potentially linked to Al-Qaeda-affiliated extremists. The plot against Vilks was not the first of its kind. His cartoons had already made him a target for assassination attempts, including an arson attack on his home in Sweden. His work had also placed him on an Al-Qaeda hit list, alongside other controversial European cartoonists and writers. The Irish arrests were part of a coordinated effort involving multiple intelligence agencies, reflecting increasing collaboration between Irish authorities and their international counterparts. At the time, Ireland was not commonly associated with Islamist extremism. The country had long been more focused on domestic security concerns, primarily related to the legacy of sectarian conflict in Northern Ireland. However, these arrests indicated that Ireland was not immune to the influence of global terrorist networks. The individuals detained were part of a diverse group, with some of them having resided in Ireland for extended periods, highlighting the challenge of monitoring radicalized individuals operating within Western democracies. The arrests also raised questions about Ireland's counterterrorism capabilities. Unlike countries such as the United Kingdom and France, Ireland had a relatively limited history of dealing with Islamist extremism. However, the swift action taken in this case demonstrated the effectiveness of the Irish security services in responding to potential threats. The Garda Síochána's Special Detective Unit and the Counterterrorism International (CTI) section played crucial roles in coordinating the operation, in close cooperation with intelligence agencies from the United States, Sweden, and the United Kingdom. Following the arrests, the Irish government emphasized its commitment to international security efforts. The case highlighted the importance of intelligence sharing in preventing extremist violence and reinforced Ireland's role as a participant in global counterterrorism initiatives. While Ireland's foreign policy has traditionally been one of military neutrality, incidents like this one demonstrated that neutrality does not equate to inaction in the face of emerging threats. Ultimately, the individuals detained in connection with the alleged assassination plot were released without charge, as authorities did not find sufficient evidence to prosecute them under Irish law. Nevertheless, the case served as a stark reminder that Ireland, despite its geographical and political stance, could still be drawn into the complex web of international security challenges. The events of March 9, 2010 remain a significant moment in Ireland's engagement with global counterterrorism. They showcased the country's growing integration into intelligence sharing networks and highlighted the ever-present need for vigilance against threats that transcend national borders. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Ireland's rich past. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, I'm Raymond Welsh. Slán go fóill.